excited to welcome you to the first launchpad of the Learning Institute's leadership program. We've been driven by three main questions during our time in the R&D lab designing the program. They've been: 1. What is the essence of leadership? 2. Why don't most leadership programs actually work? And 3. How do we make learning stick so that participants can get the most out of the sessions? Through our wide study and life and work experience, we've come to the realization that whatever the essence of great leadership may be, it does involve a high degree of authenticity. And we found that authentic leaders have 4 things in common. 1. Authentic leaders are self-aware and genuine. 2. These kinds of leaders are mission-driven and do the job in pursuit of results, not really for their own power or money or ego. And 3. Authentic leaders lead with their heart, not just their minds. They're not afraid to show their emotions or their vulnerability, and they really seek to connect with their employees. Authentic leaders, finally, we found focus on the long term. They realize that to nurture individuals, to nurture a company, requires work, hard work in fact, and patience, but the approach pays dividends in the long term. And you'll see these themes occurring through our authentic leadership programs, and at times they may be explicitly taught, but for most they will be woven through the sessions. Well, on to our second question: why don't most leadership programs work? We believe that most leadership programs initially focus on the wrong things, like communication, or time management, or managing high performance teams, etc. It's our strong belief that we need to step back to the most powerful aspect of any leader: your mindset. Remember the see, do, get model? Research now shows more than ever before that beliefs we hold, our paradigms, affect the way that we act, which affects our results. So to change the results, we need to change our beliefs. And most leadership programs miss this crucial step, which is why most have so little, if any, impact on the behaviors of participants. So to this point, we're going to be spending time studying the brilliant work of Stanford psychologist Dr. Carol Dweck. We'll see how cultivating a growth mindset will actually ensure an eagerness to grow, to take on feedback, to learn, to be more resilient, to foster in others the belief that through effort and experience, people can thrive even in the most challenging times at work and at home. So what about our third and final question about how to make learning dynamic, a part of your everyday work? Well, we know that learning is cyclical in nature. Concepts have to be revisited, and people need time to embed new ideas and skills. We found that the essential ingredients in an effective program are relevance, engagement, pre-readings, case studies, reflection time, and action research, and of course, all important follow-ups and touch points. And the Learning Institute recognizes this, and we aim to provide you with opportunity to really engage with relevant materials and support you to implement the learning back into the workplace. We're so excited to be seeing you at the first Launchpad, where you're going to be introduced to the power of the growth mindset, and you're going to be better equipped to the challenges of being a leader. You'll learn about the importance of core purpose, something great leaders are acutely aware of. You'll also learn how to create an app version of your mission statement and make it come fully alive in your life. Finally, you'll become part of the strengths movement. As Jim Collins, the well-known author of Good to Great, noted, the great leaders and great companies know what they are good at and continue to capitalize on these strengths. You're going to get to understand your strengths even better. And most of all, you're going to learn how to put them to work every day and do the same for your team leaders. Because when people play to their strengths, productivity and retention increases, and creativity and innovation flourishes. There's so much more to come, and we're really excited to help you to launch into a new understanding of leadership at the Authentic Leadership Program.